I've been following you for quite some time. It's, you made my day when I was sitting in a somewhat boring situation. I was able to click on Adam Sandoval on YouTube and get some joy out of life. You and Scooter.
Yeah. Thank you, man. That was quite the adventure I had with Scooter. The wild thing is it was all just really organic, right? It wasn't a plan of any sort to be a great entertainment thing. It was more of just get on the road, ride with my dog, and see if we can raise some money. I wasn't even aware of the business of social media at that time. I just was using it to try and create, some traction to raise some money for veterans. And it did. We raised a lot of money for veterans. And I was exposed to the world of making a living online, which was eye-opening for me.
Yeah, I bet.
Sure.
Yeah, the convoy. I was watching some of your videos, and you talked about what you've been able to do for the veterans and what you've been able to donate. And it's just phenomenal. You know what you can do. You get a bunch of bikers together in a biker community, and what they'll do for people.
Yeah, they are a very philanthropic group of people.
We had trouble with that word.
Yeah, we were trying to figure that one out too.
Yeah, that's one of the words I skipped from that line I did at the beginning. Yeah, so I couldn't say it for some reason tonight. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But so you were talking about, I got to catch up because I wasn't actually really listening there for a second because I was checking to make sure everything's good. So back in the day, he was riding with Scooter, right? So who is Scooter?
Oh my goodness, Adam, fire away on that one.
So Scooter was about a 4.5 pound chihuahua.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, and he used to love to ride my bike with me. And I've noticed how popular, or maybe it's just sometimes once you buy a red car, you see more red cars. But I never saw anybody riding with dogs. Scooter and I, it just kind of fell upon us riding together, and we started riding cross country together. So he was my dog. He loved riding me. He passed away on me a couple years ago, but he had several 100,000 miles on a motorcycle. Ooh. And he loved to ride, man. Him and I lived on the road together for 5 years, essentially homeless. No house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And what was that first bike you did all that traveling on? Because I know it's in a museum somewhere.
Yeah, we call it the Warhorse. It was a 1996 Electra Glide Standard.
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
And it was
the lap of luxury there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has about 400,000 miles on it right now.
So you still got the bike?
Oh yeah.
How many rebuilds?
It's actually rebuilt right now. It's over at my buddy Rusty from D&D Exhaust. He's rebuilding the whole thing for me top to bottom.
Oh wow.
And put it back to the road. We're gonna start riding it again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wow. Yeah, that is nice.
So then, I guess for 5 years, man, what were you doing? I mean, you said you was homeless. You was just riding to park to park?
Yeah,
or?
well, I mean, the first mission was almost 2 years, and that was to ride to every Harley-Davidson dealership in America in a single run. So that was a little over 88,000 miles and a little over 702 fundraisers in that 88,000 miles. And that took us a little over 2 years, and we did that on that bike, which is why that bike's so special to me. It's the only Harley-Davidson to ever run to every dealership in the country. It's got some history with me. And then after that, I was really concerned because I had essentially gone broke on the road. Those 2 years, essentially, I used my entire retirement, sold everything I owned, and that's how I funded it. And I was really concerned about where I was going to go. But man, just at the very end there, different companies started picking me up and wanting to support me and wanting to keep me on the road and keep going. So I just did it. I did it for another 3 years. I just traveled around and raised money for veterans and gave away motorcycles and just lived full time on my motorcycle for another 3 years. So 5 years straight, I lived on the highways on my bike, no home.
Wow.